Uber fans, what's up? It's me, Gail, and yes, I'm sort of back. I'm not completely back. I'm sort of back. I took a little hiatus there from Ubering, mainly because my body said, sit down or we're going to lay you down and in an ambulance. So I had to take a little bit of time off there. And then I had a cold, which wasn't very helpful at all. Nobody wants the Uber driver running around sneezing and carrying on in the car. So I took a little time off. And now I'm back. And how fantastic. Went out the other day. I've only been picking up like 3 fares here and there because I really am trying to live. So I'm being very conscious of my body and my needs and injuries and all that stuff. So thank you for your concerns. But I have had the best time riding with young people. So I want to just send a shout out to all of my 20-something-year-old passengers that breathe life into me. I swear I have gotten more information from young entrepreneurs, artists, and just people traveling through that has been incredible and enriching. There's a young lady named Aaliyah, her name right there. Go and follow her on Instagram. She has a new budding business. Right now she's doing eyelashes and she's going to expand it later on. And I really had a great time talking to her because we started talking about investments and things, and she shared some information with me I'd never heard of, and I shared some information with her she'd never heard of. So hopefully in the next 5 years, we'll be hearing about this young entrepreneur who is the next billionaire or something of that nature. And then I had a celebrity in my car. I had a celebrity in my car, and I did not know the extent of his talent until I went to his Instagram page also. Dope Tree, Dopetry. Could be Dope Try. Correct me on that, Jay. Tremendous young spirit, amazing young artist who has just relocated to the DFW area. So hopefully we'll be seeing and hearing a lot of him in the near future. But go to his page, check him out, check out some of his songs. And he's a writer, so you know that just really hit my spirit. So I'm wishing him the best in his new adventure here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And then I was talking to a young lady who's also an entrepreneur, and she's getting ready to start flipping houses. And then she made the reference to wanting to get her business started before she had children. So me not having children, I had something to say because I always do. And I just jokingly said, you better get started because running a business and running after kids will be exhausting. So my sisters and nieces and nephews tell me. She was 3 months pregnant. So that was hilarious, but I'm wishing her the best on her adventure as well. And oh, I am so sorry I forgot her name, but it was like Amelie. It was like a French name. But blessings to each and every one of the young people that got into my car and enriched my life and my spirit as I'm trying to heal, and even at this stage of life, still trying to find some things out about myself. And then there's the Uber tip. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. You knew I just had that one passenger who, yeah. Anyway, so if you live in a new complex, a new residential area, meaning they're still putting pipes in the ground and there are no lights, there are no signs directing you to the streets, it would be to your benefit to tell the Uber driver, text something to say, hey, it's a new residential area. You may get lost. Here's how to get to us. Okay? Don't get an attitude if Uber is late picking you up and you did not give that tidbit of information. I went into this new, it's some new residential area. The Uber lady is saying, turn right on, and I'm looking for the street sign. They don't even have signs up yet. And then I drive through and it's piles of dirt. It actually looked like somebody set off a bomb in the place, but it was just a new area that's being established. The Uber lady does not know where she's going because Google Maps has not gone out there yet to map the streets. That's how new this area is. So I finally get to the guy and drove right past him and his date, and eventually got them in the car. And I'm like, hey, it's a new establishment here. This is pretty nice. And they're kind of disgruntled because I've held them up from getting to their soiree. Not a big issue for me. So I get in the car and they're really not talking. They're talking to each other and they're joking and they're doing selfies and everything. And I'm just driving. I'm just listening to the Uber lady taking me around in circles in this complex that I obviously do not know how to get out of. And I said, jokingly, of course, no, take your pictures. We'll get there eventually. And they looked at me like I was being a smartass, because technically, yeah, I was. But seriously, stop. Pay attention to your surroundings. I could have driven them off into a lake. But they looked good. They looked good, smelled good. They were going to some, company party. But be aware of your surroundings so that you can make the people picking you up aware also. And we'll all get there on time and happy with fresh breath because I replenish the gum dispenser. Okay, so that's what I've been doing so far. I'm going out for a few moments. If you are an Uber driver in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you're brand new to it, I would suggest to hang out in Dallas and put the little thing specifically for Uber Eats, because I I started like moments from my front door. Eventually, I'm always in Dallas. Someone will always lead me to Dallas. As I'm leaving, because I shut it down at 5, as I'm leaving, I didn't hit the button in time, and it's Uber Eats. And then it just kept going off for Uber Eats. Do people go to restaurants anymore? I'm seeing restaurants pop up every second, but Uber Eats is hot in Dallas on a Sunday night. If it's game time, you're probably running all over the place. But after 3 of those, I was done, and my car smelled delicious at the end of my shift, or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I'm headed out now. I'll probably hit 3, and then that's going to be it for me, because my neck, unfortunately, is locking up more, and I'm having issues with my wrist now. So if you, again, are going to do Uber, take care of yourself. Pace yourself, do what you can. And I've had several job interviews, and I may or may not have had someone purchase one of my books. I got a 37-cent check, so I'm thinking somebody bought a book, so that's exciting. So if 175,000 more people could do that, hey, I'll appreciate you for it. Thanks a lot, and hey, let's ride.